What is this?
What's what?
What is what?
Shark Typhoon's $10.
No way.
I thought that bulk rare.
I thought it was bulk rare, but is there something going on with standard right now?
From when I look at spoiler season. God damn, this is all good stuff for the video.
Yeah, man.
That's that's what should the opening be. Hey guys, you want to know something that's very interesting? What's up, man? Shark Typhoon is $10.
Man, you were don't.
Yeah.
It was great until you brought up like this would be a really good like. I mean, we were already recording, so like.
Oh, are we?
Oh,
Oh, then let's not trip about it. You know, I
Yeah,
even
Yeah,
know.
no.
We,
Alright,
I guess
no,
the
no.
moment that we walked into the recording room, the video was already recording, so it's fine. Are we good? Are we gonna like start, guys? We're just gonna be like, hey guys.
Yeah. Hold
So-
on, let's go down to the recording room.
Oh, like
Oh, we did it.
I'm the-
Okay, let's all go down to the recording room.
All right.
oh yeah, our virtual recording room. Ta-da.
Well, now Chris didn't make it. Alright, there
Oh
you
no,
go.
Chris fell down the stairs and he disappeared for a second. He's like, hey guys, I made it.
Okay, cool. So,
Why is it though? Why? Standard?
I don't know what's playing. Actually, Standard is playing it, according to MJ. Holy sh! What the?
Hold on. We should
Now,
we should introduce ourselves.
We see our names. It's a what
Wake up, people.
Wake Up People. Wait, so then is Wake Up People like? Because I know he's from. Is he from part 6 or is he from part 7?
From part 7. So in part 7, they brought back Haman, but they called it the Spin.
Oh,
And
because
this
this is the alternate timeline, right?
Yeah. And this dude, his steel balls got like extra little balls on them, and those bounce around the larger ball and it like people up. He's just a
Interesting.
cool character.
No, I can believe it, but I was just wondering if like his name is a band reference or not.
It's a reference to a Japanese rap group called Sold Out.
Oh, okay. So what deck is playing Shark Typhoon that's making it so good?
I don't know. Ramp. Timir Reclamation.
Is
Vamp Ramp.
it Team of Reclamation? Like, is that the deck that's playing it? Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
according to MTG Goldfish, it is played in over 1,000 decks. Actually, holy, it's played in over 300,000 winning decks.
So I guess you play this down, you untap with your Wilderness Reclamation, and then you just like start casting, and then you just make sharks, and then like next turn you just start attacking people. I guess.
So.
Because it's like I guess that's a faster way, because like the other way that people did it was burn them out with Expansion Explosion, right? That's like the only other way for Team Reclamation to actually do like enough damage.
I don't follow Standard anymore, and I don't really follow competitive Magic.
I haven't followed Standard in a while, to be honest. Like the last Standard I followed was probably like the beginning of like the Theros block, and people were testing out different decks. But even then, it's like, nah, not really. I just know that like Wilderness Reclamation is like everyone talks about it, and everyone's like, I hate it.
Just for context, none of us play Arena, right?
The only person I know that plays Arena is Jan, and sadly he's not here today.
Yeah. Okay, so that's part of the reason why I don't really play Standard, because I don't play Arena.
Yeah, sometimes Jan, he gets that like that competitive 60 cards, like 1v1 me itch, and he's like, yes. I'm like, so what deck do you play? It's like, and I think the last deck that he told me that he was building was a Winota deck, and like it's like, man, Winota's like busted.
Yeah, I heard she is.
Like if you get like the right setup, like you just went on like the moment that you signed on Winota on like turn 4, was it? Yeah. So
So are we gonna start?
But I thought we are starting. We were talking about how like
We
a
didn't
jump.
introduce ourselves.
Oh, what are you talking about? We have Wake Up People.
Yeah, we got Wake Up People.
as
erotic mango over here.
and
It's
then
like, alright, here's the
I'm
thing: is that
boring.
you can't see our names. It's just squares.
Oh, shit, you're right. You only see it if we highlight over it. Well, okay, so
Yeah.
hi, it's been a while, people. My name is Victor, and with me here today is
Is Mitchell?
as
to the
erotic
left.
mango.
Oh my goodness, yes, as erotic mango. Look at that! Look at that beautiful portrait of myself right there.
Yes, 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 yes. And then down below we have Chris Nguyen, not Chris Jones, Chris Nguyen, as Wake Up People, for all you JoJo fans out there. And he's that, that cute little pug. It's a pug, right?
Yeah, dude, it's I met the artist. It's the he draws a bunch of pugs that do random things.
Cute.
Yeah, I think the branding's like Pugly Pug, but yeah, I actually took that picture because it's an actual sticker I own. It's,
Nice. I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. Okay. So, for today, let's talk about Double Masters, because Double Masters is the next hot biggest thing, right? Except that the question is, I don't know about your guys' opinions, but I've seen like Twitter and YouTube, and everyone's like, "Oh, I love Double Masters. Look at all this sick reprints." It's like Double Masters is trash. Look at all these
Is that-
terrible reprints.
Dude,
So,
Thrabian
That's
Inspector.
so-
That's a great common. Underrated.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a great comment for a while now. I think it was even played in Modern, isn't it?
it's
something like that.
cubable. It's like it's. I think it's like
It's
vintage
cubable. Yeah,
Vintage
it's
cubable.
I was just trying to make a
Not
joke,
sure.
but yeah, I think it's okay.
no. Like
No,
real talk.
no.
Raven Inspector for a comment, fantastic. But you know what? People don't give a flip and like I don't know. I'll try to do a caca noise like, about Raven Inspector. People care more
use the
about
Bing.
like,
I don't know.
or like the chicken noise or whatever. But people care more about the rares, mostly mythics. I think mostly rares because you're gonna pull more rares than not. Although I do
don't think
feel like
people care.
good uncommons though do help.
Oh yeah.
I really don't think people even care about the rares. They're just looking at like 4 or 5 rares and then all the mythics.
I mean,
No, but like usually you want to hit like at least, I think it was Ultimate Masters was like a 55% like rate of like good rares, and then the thing was that like those rares were so good that they're usually worth like 2 packs. Like for example, for Exing Tower I think it was like $20, you know. And then like of course so many singles were opened up, but then like they dropped, and so like, it was definitely the time to buy. But after a while though, you definitely see prices go back up again. But
But prices haven't gone back up.
I think some of them did. Like I still think like
No, take a look.
no.
Take a look at
Oh, I
Noble
don't. I see.
Hierarch.
This is how like I know Noble Hierarch did not go like Noble Hierarch never recovered.
Hard Liberated the same thing. That didn't go up back up either.
What about Liliana?
Let's all jump on MTG Goldfish too.
Liliana's okay. She's she's $60 median. You know.
Oh man, that is Lily of the Veil.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that like Jund has not been a good deck in a while. You know what I mean? Like I always hear that like, oh yeah, Jund's making a comeback, and then all of a sudden it's like, nah.
Have you seen Jund in Modern recently? It's
they do-
like the second most played deck on MTG Goldfish.
Is it the most played deck right now?
The second most, the most played deck right now. Let me pull it up.
Wait, modern.
Is-
People are still playing modern.
Yeah, for a second I thought Modern was a paper format.
It is a paper format, but there's still mid-go.
Cause I use MTG Top 8 to show like what's hot right now, and what I've been mostly seeing lately are Gruul Utopia, like
Oh, Ponza? Is it Ponza?
it's like, well, there's difference. Like it's like Ponza, but some of them play just like a Gruul ramp deck with with just like you just ramp it and you try to play Chandra Torch of Defiance and like Glorybringer and
Oh,
Yeah,
Like, oh,
like yeah, you try to play Glorybringer. I see some lists like play like one or two of like Inferno Titan, and then you just try to like Bloodbraid Elf. You just try to like red green value them. It's um, but I do see some like people play Ponza like because you still play Pillage, but I don't know if it's just like yeah. I'm looking at a lot of these lists, and usually they play like a playset of like Stone Rain and Pillage, don't they?
the list I'm looking at runs 2 copies of Pillage. So yeah, land destruction's part of the base.
Yeah, I do see it too, but like, and then you have more land destruction in the sideboard if necessary. But it sounds to me like you just kind of like try to ramp into an early Magus of the Moon, right? Like a turn 2 Magus, or
List I'm looking at, you're aiming for Glorybringer. Let me go look at another list.
no, I see Glorybringer too, but like it's like because it's like Glorybringer doesn't come out until like a turn afterwards because you have to make your land drop. But
Season Power Man for Magus of the Moon. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, the Season Power Master Magus Moon. I like it. I remember seeing a deck like this from Magic Aids, but unfortunately no one ever gives him credibility because his name is not friendly. He's a great YouTuber. I recommend you guys checking him out. He's funny, you know. Uh, but yeah, I guess prices have never like because like I'm looking at Jund right now, and according to MGG Top 8, Jund has been on the decline.
I heard that, I don't know, I was talking to my cousin. He was talking about Raid Duke playing Boggles for a while. And then he got dicked over and said, fuck it. Fuck RNG. Fuck Boggles. I'm going back to Jund. Because Jund is my friend. It's safe.
I do enjoy Jund, but it's one of those things where it's like I look at Jund and I'm like, such a great deck, doing 1-for-1 trades, but
Dives to Tron.
But Tron, like, that's what I don't understand. I'm like, why is Karn so cheap? Like I didn't realize that Karn never recovered.
No, on MTG Goldfish, they're still aggregating data from the modern leagues, and they're taking only 5-0 list. Eldrazi Tron is the #1 deck.
Yeah, Eldrazi Tron's doing really hot. Well, because I'm trying to wonder, like, what if a lot of these what if all the card prices right now are not doing so hot just because the whole like pandemic is going on and you can't play physically, and Modern is like a more in-person type of format.
It could be that, but also the prices fluctuate right now, and normally cards hit a low point during, I think, 2 seasons.
It's usually the holiday seasons, usually. But we're like in the dead of summer, so that's why I'm kind of like really confused.
Dead of summer is when it hits a low point, and winter, because everyone's trying to buy Christmas presents.
Wait, why is it dead of summer though?
Because I think it's just everyone's doing other things than playing Magic. Rogue Deck Builder, I use him a lot as a reference for the market. I know you guys don't watch his videos, but Rogue Deck
Well, I watch his other channel, like Rogue Market, I think.
Yeah, no, him. Just anything from him. He has a really good grasp on like when people are buying and whatnot. But he works in a store in Utah, and so it's not indicative of everywhere. But I have noticed a pattern, like dead of summer in the middle, everyone's like doing like vacation things. No one's playing Magic really.
No one's playing Magic. Everyone's like, I got better shit to do.
It's the same thing with me in Passive Exile. When summer hits, I don't play Passive Exile either. Like,
that's crazy, because you think that summer break more people would be playing video games or something.
It's kind of like RuneScape as well. Like people start playing RuneScape when school starts because they just have that in the background.
Yeah, I think it's because people are staying home, and so you can't really go out for entertainment all the time. And so that's when gaming picks back up.
Rip.
So I guess because I'm kind of curious, because I thought the reason why like these prices are so low is also maybe because people don't have the extra money to sink into Magic, but at the same time it's like, oh, but reserve list cards are going up, but that was because some people who are actually like financially okay are actually like investing into like certain cards, like for example like Gilded Drake is extremely expensive now, and I was like, wow. So
I heard with reserve list though, they were going down for a while.
Were, but then they also like climbed back up again. So I'm not too sure if it's like an artificial buyout because less storefronts online, and someone's like trying to make it look like it, or if it's just like people who got their stimulus checks and money that are financially okay, just be like, you know what, I'm gonna pick up these cards that I actually can afford to pick up these cards now.
I wouldn't be too worried about it. I don't think any of us will. Well, actually, no, that's a lie because I do own some reserve list, not the expensive ones.
What cards do you own?
Memory Jar, Mind Over Matter.
Oh, Mind Over Matter's a pretty good one.
Someone's a high roller
I
here.
own 2 Rofelloses.
Oh, but Rofellos, isn't he? He's banned though, so I guess like he's not that expensive, right?
No, but when you put him in cube, hell yeah. I just want to see where he goes. I hope he doesn't break my cube. Really hope.
One way to find out is like, what kind of decks are people trying to break Rofellos with? Rofellos.
Playing like a turn 3 Vorinclex seems okay.
Don't worry, we just has to source the plowshare it, right? You just have to hope that you have removal.
God. But yeah, going back to the card price, reserve list it might be spiking, it might not, but most of us aren't going to own any real like powerful reserve list.
Ha ha! Joke's on you. I have a Wheel of Fortune.
You do?
It was like a gift because funny story. Jan has a coworker that he's married. He has kids now, and he's like, "Bro, I heard you play Magic. Do you want to buy my Magic collection?" And then Jan's like, "How big is it?" And then like one day, the next day, he brought the Magic collection, which was like about like a shoebox, a big shoebox of like Magic cards, and he's like, "I'll give you 200."
No.
And he's like, "I'll give you." I think Jan said, "Was it 300? Was it Mitchell?" From his story.
Yeah, I think it was like 300 or 350.
Yeah. Yeah, like Jan saw some like old cards and Jan's like, "I'll give you like 300 or 350 or something like that for it." And then the guy was like, "Oh, dude, that's so nice of you." I was like, "Hell yeah!" For a second, I thought like maybe I could get best like maybe like $100 from this. And then he's like, "Oh no, like you got a kid, whatever, it's fine." And then he's like, "Oh, I appreciate it." And then so.
Dude, if he got all those cards for 100, oh my gosh, like.
I know, and then like so we went through it, and then like we were all helping him sort stuff out, and then I think it was literally like one of the decks that I was looking through. I was like, "Jan, guess what? This deck has a Wheel of Fortune." And then Jan's like, "Oh my god!" And then
and then the best thing happens after that.
The best thing is like we're all going through like different stacks, and I picked up this really really like dirty ass stack that's like just sticky, and the cards are like stuck together, and I'm like peeling through it because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some like another gem, and then I peeled them slowly because I don't want to try not to damage them as much, and then I peeled into another copy of Wheel of Fortune.
He peeled into another.
I peeled, yeah, and then Jan's like, "Yo," he's like, "You know what, Victor? You've been such a good friend to me. Oh, you can have it." I was just like, "Why, thank you. Yes, I'll fucking take this Wheel of Fortune."
So now like.
Yeah,
Now we have like 4 people in our play group that have a Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I thought I was the special one.
You were the special one until everyone's like, "Man, I want that Wheel of Fortune too now."
Because it's so good.
So yeah, I think that's like probably the only reserve list card. Oh wait, I forgot. I own a Sliver Queen.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I bought a Sliver Queen like before EDH was like popular, cause like, and then I was like, "Oh, she's so cheap," and like she's a Sliver Queen. I gotta have her, And then yeah, so I think that's probably the only other reserve list card I can think of that's like off the top of my head.
I guess I'm the a really high roller here.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like either you or Jedi would be like the high rollers in our group.
What? Not Jan?
Jan, like, I think Jan can be, but he likes to play janky stuff too, and he likes to. I told him that like you don't have to. Ever since remember he made that really powerful like Obzon deck with Carador. So like with like Entombs and like reanimate and all that crazy stuff and whatnot, and
Yeah.
So I think that's where like he's like, I don't know if I want to like be this powerful. And I was like, yeah, dude, you don't have to spend that much money to like you can chill with like your budget a little bit. And I don't know if like I think the funniest thing was like his mana base was like always so decked out and everything, and then it's like really painful. And then I was like, you know what? You don't play any fucking creatures. I'm just gonna kill you. And then like this mana base is so painful. And then like I think like the final straw was that like
Oh, I think I destroyed him.
was it you or was it me who like played Blood Moon?
I think it was me,
I don't
because I had
Yeah, I think it
Mogus.
was I think it was you first. And then like that was like, oh my god, Blood Moon exists. Like and he's like, who plays Blood Moon in EDH? And I was like, I know, right? It's like, and I was like joking because it's like Blood Moon's only seen in Modern, or you know. So, and then I think from that point on, I was just like, yeah, Jan, you should always fear the Blood Moon. It's like, it's only in his Mogus deck. And then that's when like I played, I decided to build like a Blood Pod deck, and then I'm like, I'm gonna play a turn 2 Blood Moon. And then he was just like, and he's just, yeah. And then I think that's like from that point on, he's like, you know, fuck it, Victor, you're right. I should respect the Blood Moon, and like play more basics. And I was like, damn straight. You're going to respect the poor people and play with basics.
It's not even just the Blood Moon. It's also like, isn't there the blue enchantment? I forgot.
Yeah, there's back to basics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's back to basics, but I don't think many of us like play the back to basics. Like I owned one, but I don't know what deck I would put it in.
I have one in my Talrand deck.
Oh, that's pretty smart. But yeah, so I don't know. What are your guys' opinions overall with like, double masters like right now? Like, because I want to hear your guys' thoughts first, because I have a lot to say. Because I feel bad for Jan. I wish Jan was here.
Just for context, how many of us in this group immediately? None of us were buying it, right? Or buying the actual product itself.
I think only Jan is the one who actually bought a box.
I think Chris also bought like a blister.
Don't tell me he bought the VIP. Did he buy the VIP packs?
No, he bought a blister, so it was like $70.
No, a blister 70?
Yeah, dude.
Bro.
Why? That's so disgusting. It's like, that's not worth it. A blister's only 3 packs, isn't it?
Yeah, it was like 3 packs.
So like, does that mean that it's like basically $20 a pack or something? Essentially. No way, because I thought Double Masters was $15. Like that's the MSRP that's like being marketed right now.
Well, it depends on the place that you get it, I guess, because sometimes they might mark it up.
Honestly, I don't know where the price point should be for this set. I just know it's not for me. I know a lot of people get mad at that phrase, but there are products that are not for you, and y'all gotta understand that. No one wants to sell a poor person a luxury car.
Dude, I totally feel that. Like, usually, I'm like high rolling on sets, but ever since like the pandemic hit, like I haven't not been buying any Magic product, like for my.
I think I'm the
self.
same with you, because it's one of the things when the pandemic hit, I knew for a fact that like we wouldn't be able to play as much. So like, being excited to buy more products is kind of like, when's the next time I know that I can even like use these new cards? Like,
It's like
I kid you not, I have my Ikoria commander decks like still in their boxes right now. Like,
dude, just keep them in your boxes. Like, just keep them sealed, and then just resell it, and then just buy.
Honestly,
the
yeah.
singles if you want.
I have a feeling that if not enough people were able to buy the Ikoria boxes, they're gonna be sought after. But here's the other thing too, though. Wizards has been showing a habit that they'll reprint anything
Oh my god, right?
anytime they want. And
Well,
this actually goes back to why the sets are like the prices of the sets, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
well, because I'm thinking like they have the power to do it because it's like reprint equity, and like if they want to like push a set, they'll be like, what's a good card that's like on everyone's like want list, and then they'll be like, oh, Mana Crypt, Cyclonic Rift, just like really powerful EDH staples, because like right now, I don't think there's any like really good long-term competitive staples, because most competitive formats like you rather play in person, and because most stores are closed, The only format that people can play these days is probably Commander, and that's because it's like you may have one or two close friends that can still like come visit and you can play like at the kitchen table. So like Commander cards are more like hotter than ever. So
Yeah.
Wizards can easily just be like, oh, Cyclonic Rift, heck yeah, Mana Crypt, sure. I can't think of any other like Commander staples off the top of my head that's like worth like money that people like really really want. Heroic Intervention is another good one that was like just recently reprinted. That's another good one. But yeah, so like regardless though, back to I guess like what we were talking about with uh, Wizards just has a lot of like reprint equity, so they can kind of decide like if they want to push a set, they can just pick a couple cards and just like put it in the set to guarantee that it sells. Which is why a lot of people are really mad because it's like I think Wizards definitely knows that if they want to push like a reprint set, they can easily just put in fetch lands, right? And then people will just go crazy for them. So.
Let's take a step back for a second, because I've been kind of detached from all of Magic for a while now, in regards to what's coming out. And when I look at this set, I think, damn, this is a pretty good set. Because I mean, you got some duds like Kemba, Salvage Titan, but Heartbeat of Springs, Godo, Austere Command, Braids, those cards seem pretty sweet to me to have.
Yeah, but like, is it worth it though when you're paying $15 to $20 per pack?
You get double rares, so no, not really.
So that's the thing though, is like you get double rares. So like if you get like Heartbeat of Spring and a decent like $5 to $10 rare, or if you get like for example, let's say that you open a pack, right? You spend $20 on this pack, and your two rares that you get is Heartbeat of Spring and a Braids. Feels kind of bad, right?
But,
so like. And then like the next pack, let's see like let's say for example like you open another pack and you get a fucking Thragtusk and you get a Exploration. How would you feel? Would you feel okay? Because Exploration is like expensive. Like how would you feel?
All right, you got a point there. But this is really what I want to segue into. Thragtusk is actually a pretty sweet card.
Sweet card, but money wise though, that's the thing. I think people are more focused on money right now because the whole pandemic thing, the unemployment.
Yeah, and then it's another sweet card. There's like a bunch of other sweet cards that got printed, like Council's Judgment, Grim Lavamancer, Meddling Mage, Cyclonic Rift. And this is really the point I want to harp on. A lot of these cards would be great had they not done the mystery booster printings, because those slaughtered the prices of a lot of cards.
I'm surprised because it's like how many people actually bought mystery boosters and actually like like how many copies, because mystery booster was such a crazy big set. I wasn't sure if it actually made a dent in like the reprint values of cards. Like, isn't Ristic Study still pretty expensive?
Maybe, but I don't know what your price point was for getting mystery boosters, but they were about the same price as Modern Horizons. Am I incorrect to say that?
What do you mean?
Like the price you could buy that was around Modern Horizons.
It was, like at the time. Yeah, you're right. At the time, because it did drop a little bit, but then, that's the thing though. It was just people were speculating like how much it was, but then. Because remember how people always say like, oh, it's the first wave is really short print. Like, how much more are we going to get? And then that kind of like makes everyone worried.
Was it a limited product? I don't remember, or I don't know.
I think it was limited, but in a sense, like it was the same as Modern Horizons, where it's like it's going to be like 3 waves, and that's it. So 3 waves within the year. But so.
Because I thought Modern Horizons was based on demand, so as long as people kept buying it, they kept selling it.
Was Modern Horizon really based on demand? I don't remember.
Because I know they started doing that with some products, and then mystery boosters might have been the same way. I could be wrong. Whoever sees this video or hears it, correct me. But if it's like that, they can really beat down the prices, especially with the way mystery boosters are set up. And on top of these mystery boosters, though, some of these cards got reprinted in Jumpstart. which came out about a month ago, or not even a month, a couple weeks.
No,
Dude,
yeah, you're right.
You're like putting me to sleep. Like I'm so tired of all the Magic product just coming out. Like I'm literally tired.
It's like it's magic burnout, right? It's like Wizards. Like you're shoving so much stuff down our throats. It's like I'm suffocating. I'm dying here. I can't take it no more.
Oh God, I was gonna
Can't
say
throw-
something. I was gonna say
You're gonna say
something really bad.
choke. You're gonna like choke me. Blah 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 blah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that. I'll tell it later.
My daddy's money can't keep up. Watsy, please.
No, wait. We need to make the the thumbnail include the card like choke, because that's what it feels like right now. We're just being choked out of our hopes and dreams, our finances, and joys of Magic.
Dude,
Can't handle it no more.
my wallet.
Yeah, no, but because that's the thing. It's like this set overall, I think there's some really good reprints, but there's some really questionable reprints. Like from today, they spoiled Salvage Titan. I understand it's heavy artifacting, but this card is even sure it was from the Alara block, and Alara was a short print set. So you would think that maybe it's a short print set, maybe it's worth a couple dollars because there's such a short print of it. Now Salvage Titan is so hot garbage that it's worth 50 cents, and so this is probably going to be like a 10-cent bulk rare, and it feels bad when you open this in for a $20 pack. Ion Storm, I had a cool. No, I heard that.
Mal, I muted myself, or I muted my own phone.
But Ion Storm, it's a cool commander card, I guess, and pretty cool cube card if you have the synergy for it. But again, it's a really painful bulk rare. Yeah, it's really bad, and I don't know. There's just too much bulk rare and fluff, and I hate to say it, but I was talking to Jan, I was like, I don't know, Jan, because I was joking with him. I was like, all these the first spoilers that they showed with Atraxa, Doubling Season, and Kalia are great and all, but it's called Double Masters, and it sounds too good to be true when you get double the amount of rares and foils for each pack. Because it sounds to me that what's going to end up happening, they're going to put in double the amount of junk rares, so that it inflates the amount of bad rares that you do get, and so it forces you to buy more and open more in hopes that you do get the money cards, and that's totally not worth it at all.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. I was I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh man, this set looks so fun to draft and to play sealed. But if you're telling me that Chris spent $60-$70 for a blister pack, you telling me that I gotta pay $60-$70 plus more if there's a prize pool at my local game store to play draft or sealed with this thing or something like that? I'm just no, that's just it's not worth it. So. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels bad, man. I'm so glad I'm not buying it, but at the same time, I feel really bad for Jan because I was like, don't worry, Jan. If you get lucky and pull a Mana Crypt and a Sword of Fire and Ice, you be dead set. But I don't know how many mythic rares did they confirm?
I think they said 40. But man, I don't know how many more Bosches and more Battle Spears anyone can really take.
How many more Bosches and Mere Battle Spheres? If they had included more solid rares, I think Ethersphere Cannon, this is really good. Austere Command's really good. Greater Good's actually not bad.
Is not good.
Which one?
Aethersphere Canonist is not good. It's only $2.
No, is it really?
Yeah.
When did it drop?
I don't know.
Dude, I am so burnt out that
my gosh,
I'm not
it was
even looking at all of these cards.
I remember it used to be a $5 at one point. I think it was even as peak it was a $10 card, wasn't it?
I got 2 for $12. No, it hit $15, $18.
Yeah, I remember it hit 15, 18, but I was like, no, I think the card would be worth at $10 at most. That's how much I would pay for it. But damn, are you telling me it's $2? I'm here I'm gonna wait for the set, and I'm yeah, so let me buy some Aethersphere Canons for $1.
Dude, Council's Judgment. That's gonna have the Council's Judgment. Yeah, $2 rare.
I thought Council's Judgment was worth a lot because of Legacy, and it hasn't been reprinted since Conspiracy.
It used to be worth a lot. Now it ain't.
I don't know, man. I guess the market is just taking it so badly where it's nah, the set is garbage. Like nothing is gonna like. I don't think Noble Hierarch will ever recover anymore. Like
Bro,
Quarter Calling.
I wanna
hit
play set.
$80.
Quarter Calling is like, yeah, man. Like you do it. Hopefully, Exploration drops from like a 30 like from a $30-$40 card down to like affordable.
It might, but Exploration has a high enough demand and not enough reprints that Exploration is one of the few cards that won't be dicked on by the sheer amount of reprints.
So do you think Cyclonic Rift will make it okay? Like it won't get dicked on?
No, it had a Modern Masters 2017 reprint.
Yeah, but Modern Masters 2017 was 3 years ago. So and then like Commander's more popular than ever. Because right now I feel like Commander's like driving all the prices to be honest. Because no one's playing competitive at the moment just because, yeah, the pandemic.
So, yeah, okay, yeah, yes.
It's also I'm kind of like some of these rares. It was like Sundering Titan. This card, it's like one, it's banned in Commander, which I don't think it should be banned, but I can understand why. But it's like a 50-cent rare. It's gonna be a 10-cent rare.
Remember when it used to be like $3, $4, $5?
Yeah, it was $3, $4, $5. Like that was a long time ago, though. Very, very long time ago.
Before Ultimate Masters happened.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's like these mere Battlespheres and Walk of Bliss is a good one. Basilisk Scholar is a good one. I think Spellskite's good, unless like don't tell me like Spellskite's cheap now because like no one's playing Infect anymore.
I remember Spellskites were. I'm going on MTG Goldfish to check, but Spellskites were like what, $7, $30. It was all over the place for a while.
Yeah, because it's like if Infect's doing good, it's the de facto card that you need to play against Infect.
It is at $8 right now. It is only going to go lower.
Yeah, Global Trinisphere. I hope it's low enough because you know I want to pick me up a Trinisphere.
Take a look.
Like, yes, but I don't know. I feel. Mitchell, what do you think, man? Because I know you're so indifferent about it because you don't care no more because you're sick and tired of Wizards just shoving things down. Or like Arthur's like, hey guys, you know, here's Corset, here's Jumpstart. Didn't Corset just came out last week? Yeah, but here's Jumpstart. Have fun with it.
Well, Jumpstart and Corset are supposed to be together. They come together.
They are supposed to be together, but it's one of those things where it's like, but it feels so different that a lot of people took it as a different product. But
dude,
Yeah.
so like I'm looking at all these cards and I just feel so drained. Like I don't know. Like I
how
don't know.
so?
It's like I see the Force of Will, but then like right under the Force of Will, I see braids.
Yeah,
And,
I
and,
love-
then,
I
and then it
wanna
gets
play that braid.
it gets
It
even
gets
better.
worse because you see Well of Ideas.
I see Well of Ideas and I'm like, wow, dude, like seriously.
If you
And then I
if
see
you look
Beacon of Unrest and I'm like, dude, like Beacon of Unrest has been reprinted like in so many Commander decks. Like, ugh.
What's interesting? If you look at the white section, not to be racist, but like land tax, hell yeah. And this one Candace, I changed my mind. I didn't realize how cheap it was. Kemba Regent, cheap as heck. Austere Command. I feel like this is gonna be the
That's
nail.
a
In the,
Hey,
Both red.
we get
Both red
Blade
now.
Splicer.
you know, I love
Both
Blade
red.
Splicer, but Blade Splicer has never been the same because Blade Splicer is not good in Commander. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
but we get Blade Splicer.
I feel terrible because I play Blade Splicer in my Rune deck, but
I mean, you play a
Because-
Flicker deck.
yeah, because I have a soft spot for Blade Splicer because like you know, but yeah, so here
I appreciate the Manamorphs reprint. Like,
Manamorphose.
yeah, the Manamorphos. Like, that's pretty
It
good.
was needed.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely make it way cheaper
but then
now.
when I look to the right of it on Mythic Spoiler, I see Sphinx Summoner, and I'm like,
Sphinx Summoner is like
Sphinx Summoner's
uncommon though.
rare.
It's downshifted. It's been downshifted. It's not rare anymore.
well, I know, but when I see it, I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. Like,
I think. No. Look to the left and look at Sharoon.
Shroom has been downtraded from mythic to rare. Yeah.
Yeah, and I looked at Shroom and I'm like, like, okay. You see the
And then you go up a little bit and you see Baleful Strix.
No, oh my gosh, yeah.
If only Jan was here, because Jan was so salty about. I'm like, Jan, I think the reason why like they can't put it as uncommon is because for sealed and like draft, right? But then I was like, wait, but if it's gonna be so expensive, who's gonna play sealed and draft with this set?
So then I see Kalia, but I don't understand why they printed Kalia. Like,
Because
I feel like
you don't see enough angels, demons, or dragons, right?
yeah, I don't unless those are like the rest of the rares, and like we see a Hellkite Tyrant. What is that, right? Hellkite Tyrant, like in one of the mythic slot or rare slots.
Just
Like,
for context, Kalia of the Vast is $36.
she
No,
is.
no, for sure. She's expensive. Like that's a good money card, but the thing though is that
Is that this set is like supposed to be draftable? What's the purpose of Kalia? Is it just to be reprinted, or are we actually gonna get some?
Kalia's in a mythic, and she plays the role of the sneak attack role.
Yeah, but what are you gonna sneak
so
attack?
the only thing I see is like Skithirex.
Attract-
The only thing I can see is Skithirex. Be like, here, I'll pop out to Skithirex, have fun.
So like they're gonna have to print like really good dragons, or
Or
angels.
or there's gonna be a lot of like really janky, uncommon dragons and angels.
Watch. All right, we're gonna see a Shivan dragon in this set.
At uncommon.
As
at
an
uncommon.
I wish.
As
I
an
wish.
Oh man, no, we're gonna get Sarah Angel at uncommon.
dude.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah, it's like like what it's supposed to be. Sarah Angel uncommon. It used to be a rare back in the day, but what's another like
No.
man,
We're gonna get Earth Elemental.
how do you know what Earth Elemental is?
Lamau. It's a 4/5 red drop for 5.
Oh,
can't
the
figure it
the
out.
vanilla creature?
Yeah, it's vanilla. It's just a
Oh
4/5
no.
red drop.
No, that's terrible. I was thinking about like, it'd be really cool if we get like Runescar Demon as a uncommon. That'd be really cool, right, guys?
Oh shit, that'd be.
I think that'd be pretty good. That card would be worth nothing. It's like, hey guys, we can't reprint Demonic Tutor as uncommon, but we've reprinted Runescar Demon as uncommon.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they printed it.
So far, I've been seeing a lot of like land strategies and +1/+1 counter strategies and artifact strategies, but I don't really see anything else.
Basic flicker strategies.
Oh, I see some flickering, yeah. I see some equipment stuff with like red and white equipments.
I see some flickering with that well of ideas. You know, they did to
Draw a bunch of cards?
They did to draw 3 cards. Well, yeah, flicker that's good stuff. You know. Sorry, I'm just like every time I
Wait,
look at
they reprinted Phyrexian Revoker?
Yeah, what about it?
I didn't notice they reprinted it.
yeah.
No,
man,
but
that's
Phyrexian
fucking-
Revoker's pretty cheap though, so like that's why I'm like, it's not really a money card.
I mean, but they reprinted Spellskite.
Spellskite's not bad, but
But then,
It's
like,
not
right
bad.
underneath it, you see Mer Battlesphere.
you mean Mirror Butthole Sphere? Everyone's angry about it. It's like, hey guys, that Mirror Battlesphere could have been a Blightsteel Colossus, but you got
We still
You got
dropped Blight.
destroyed.
We
No.
still
No.
did. Yeah, we did.
No. What I'm saying though is that like
Oh,
you're gonna
if you
think of
pull
like in your rare slot, just be like, that's Mirror Battlesphere. Could have been any other like artifact rare.
Okay,
Like,
do you know what would be really funny? Is if they reprinted Karn Golem, or the Golem Karn.
They can't. He's reserve list.
Oh, is he? Oh, well. Well, wait. I thought wasn't Snaring Bridge not reserve list?
And Snaring Bridge is not reserve list. It's in modern.
Oh.
thanks. And Snaring Bridge is got reprinted in like 8th edition, which made it like in
Well,
modern.
what about Mana Crypt?
Mana Crypt is not reserve list because I think it came out.
Reserve list was only rares.
Yeah. Oh, was it not? Wait, was that not a rare?
No.
Back in the day, it was not as uncommon, I think.
That
Just like how Soul Ring isn't a rare.
Lamau. I am done.
I could totally feel it, but Do you guys have any closing thoughts? Because I'm here like, yeah, this set's kind of bad, but I think it's a paradise for buyers, like budget players, because if these prices tank, then you can like,
Wait. I'm sorry. What you said budget? Like, what does
yeah,
this
no,
set?
Budget.
What does this set
no,
say about budget?
no. I mean like to buy singles, because okay, imagine this, all right? So
I
if
guess
these
you're
prices
right.
like if these prices tank even harder, then chances are the market doesn't absorb it very well, and so it means that no one's buying it, right? So then people are forced to like, in order to sell, they have to kind of, to recuperate how much money they bought from like the distributors and stuff like that. They have to lower down the prices of these singles, or just the box itself. So, like, oh, Auroch Salvagers. Oh, that's a pretty good reprint at Uncommon. But the downside about Auroch Salvagers is that to play the Auroch Salvager combo is you need Lion's Eye Diamond, and that's a reserve list card, I believe, right?
Lion's Eye and Black Lotus. Neither. You can do neither of them.
Okay. Here's what they
Yeah,
do.
but on the serious point though, like it's just like one of those things where it's like maybe because like Cyclonic Rift is gonna get reprinted. If people like keep cracking these packs and actually like try to put some of these cards on the market so that they can kind of recoup the money that they spent, then like you could be able to pick yourself up like a decently cheap copy of Cyclonic Rift. It probably won't be probably won't be that cheap, but it's gonna be like maybe like $15, maybe 20.
You're like aiming low. Like I would if I was a budget player.
Cyclonic Rift
I
right
would
now. Hold on. Let me look up what the price of Cyclonic Rift is right now.
It's
$20,
$30, isn't it?
It's
I
20.
thought it's
20
30.
bucks.
Yeah, on
20
TCG.
for double masters.
Is it 20? So it's 20
Oh.
for double masters. So that means that it could go lower. It could go 15.
I didn't realize it got that high. So
Well,
yeah.
I'm saying if you're a budget player, like I would ignore Cyclonic Rift and just go straight for the Force of Will.
How much is Force? No, Force of Will is gonna be super expensive because it's mythic. So you
Yeah,
know.
but like this was what like it's like third reprinting of it.
Yo, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm convinced this set will break the prices for years of a bunch of these cards.
Really?
I
Or
don't know-
what
I
if
don't
they
know.
short print this set?
I don't think it'll matter because some of these cards like Noble Hierarch is very cheap as it is. You know what I mean? So like
It's 20 bucks right now.
well, it's the cheapest it's ever been. So
Can we get
Yeah.
10?
can we get 10? Like the price is right. Do.
And then wotc has a really bad habit of printing cards that they can beat down. Because I feel like once you get into like the $10 range, they can print the shit out of the card and beat it all the way down to like bulk rare.
Dude, I like being beaten down.
Damn, you kinky.
That's why I play Magic.
That's why you play stacks, right?
That's that too.
It's
That-
basically bondage, where it's like, get out of this.
Except I'm making my opponents take it like that. God.
No, you
But
can do it to yourself too.
you can do it to yourself too, like symmetrical effects.
That's right. I have. It's like I Blood Moon, and it's like, well, that affects you more. You have like more non-basics than I do. It's like I like making all my lands mountains.
I like it. No, because it's like Chromox. Last I checked, it was like $50, right? Or did it go up? Like it might get cheaper. Like it might be more affordable.
Yeah, I wanted to pick
surprised-
that one up.
I did want to pick that one up too. And then like Mox Opal is one of those things where it's like it's banned in Modern, so I'm surprised. Like, why are you guys reprinting it? Even though like it was like the most
What?
iconic thing of Modern. It doesn't you don't really
Because-
see it play in Legacy. So I'm like, and it's not legal in Pioneer.
Because they're
Commander
gonna
players
unban
could
it.
play it.
Well, here when they design sets, they design them 2 years in advance, or a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, I saw a video about that where most sets are designed in 2 years in advance, and so because a lot of these cards, like 2 years ago, Card Unlimited was worth a good amount of money. Box Opal was worth a good amount of money. Atraxa is always worth money. Kalia is worth money. Path to Exile because it's modern. Exploration is worth money. Noble Hierarch, worth money.
Worm Coil Engine.
Yeah, Wormcoil Engine was worth money too. Let's see here. Meddling Mage used to be worth money.
It used to be 20 bucks.
Yeah, it used to be $20. Vengevine was like the hot shit because of Hokage, or for those of you guys don't know, Hogak. But ever since Hogak got banned, a lot of people are trying to like make Vengevine decks work again. So there's a couple decks that like, that people do try, but they're not successful. So like Vengevine is one of those things where it's like I think this extra reprint of Vengevine is gonna like put the nail in the coffin where it's like it's not gonna be, a good wild mythic. Dark Confidant, he's gonna get beat down like Lily, right? Whereas like he's gonna like probably be like around like $50-$60, maybe even lower.
Can we get
The
30?
double master price is
Yeah,
30
can we
right
get
now?
30? Can we get 30?
Probably gonna go down to $20.
I would love that. Wait, what will
Same.
Walking Ballista? Will Walking Ballista go down back down to like 10?
10 probably is what I'm thinking.
But here's the thing: is that like, I don't want to spend my money after everyone like cracks the packs and like, cause I don't know. For me personally, like I like to buy my collection slowly, but I'm gonna feel pressure to like, after the 2 weeks, like I'm gonna have to spend my money on
Oh,
singles.
to jump on it?
Yeah,
Ha! Let me tell you, don't be weak.
I'm weak.
Don't
I'm
be
weak, man. My legs.
No.
I'm-
Let me tell you what you should do. Anything you want to pick up that wasn't double masters, pick it up when double masters drops.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
because it's like, the best example I can think of is like when Ultimate Masters came out, and I wanted to pick up extra copies of Life in Oil, and Life in Oil was at the cheapest that it was, and the cheapest I got for was I think, is it $650 a piece or $750 a piece? And
Life's that
yeah.
low right now?
No. That's when Ultimate Masters came out, because so many people were cracking packs, and I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna go any lower because it'd be ridiculous, because if it does go lower, then you buy more, and then you can hope to resell it later, right? Right? A couple copies anyway. So I think it's the same idea where it's like wait a week after when Double Masters drops and see how many boxes are actually opened and what people are putting online, and then pick up whatever you feel like you want to pick up. Because like here's the question: is like how many of these cards do you actually want or need?
None of them because I'm not playing Magic.
Hmm.
That's not the point I would have made.
What
was that?
would the point be for you?
I would say pick up everything that isn't double masters. And for double masters, wait till December to pick up cards. December.
really?
March. No.
But wait, but
Because-
what? But isn't December?
People
That's
want-
when we're gonna get Commander Legends.
And people are gonna forget double masters came out and sell their double master stuff.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna be getting double legends.
Don't be weak.
I'm weak.
Don't be weak.
My legs are weak. Like
Arm spaghetti.
arm spaghetti. I'm on my knees.
That's my game plan for buying these cards.
To be honest, I'm probably not gonna buy anything unless it's like really, really dirt cheap and I can afford to. Because right now I'm in school and yeah, and then like that's the thing, Mitchell. I totally feel you because we're not playing anything, and I kind of miss playing. With like, but that's the thing is like, when's the next time we get to play?
Like never.
I don't know, with card prices, it's pretty much like the stock market right now. Everything's bouncing around, going unstable.
Yeah, no, it's kind of one of the things where it's like, oh, please drop more so I can buy more.
Yeah. You know what makes me really sad about the set?
Hmm.
The very first Master set I ever bought into was Eternal Masters.
The Tour Masters was a great set, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that was pretty
It's
good.
worse than this set.
You think Tour Masters was worse than this set?
I would make the comparison to say, yeah. Let me make sure I'm not crazy, because a lot of the same cards are in there.
I'm here thinking like, because I remember Eternal Masters, like everyone was loving it because you got Sylvan libraries and
10 minutes later.
we're being a dead horse, guys. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you for listening to us. We're just rambling because this is what isolation and quarantine has done to us. We've slowly lost our minds, and we've lost like
We've entered depression state.
yeah, we entered a depression state. We just don't know what to talk about anymore besides like ranting on and on because it's like our catharsis like moment where we're just like, this set is so bad.
Hold on, we can extend this for a little bit. By me asking one question.
Sure.
Sure.
after tearing this set apart for how bad it is, what's the card you're most excited to see reprinted
Like
Wow.
that has been spoiled, or that you want to be in the set.
that has been spoiled?
Oh, so for the viewers,
Exploration. That is
Okay,
mine.
Victor went first.
all right.
Why is
Alright.
exploration? Like, cause I'm the lands man.
So for the viewers, like only 1/3 of the set has been released so far. My reprint. All right, Victor, I want you to guess. I think you know what it is.
Right?
Is it Court of Calling?
No, I feel like it's Mana Crypt. Oh wait, let me think real quick.
Okay, there's like two cards that would invoke.
I got 2 cards now. The more I think about it,
Okay, wait. How about we all like pick our top 5,
Damn, that's a lot. Like,
top 3, your top 3 favorite cards.
I don't know. I feel like we should just do one.
Land tax. You like land tax?
No, it's not Lantats.
No,
Mine
it's not.
is Ensnaring Bridge.
Really? Really, Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've always wanted one, and you know me. I'm Cancer. I'm a
yo,
stats
Jen
player.
has one.
I know Jan has one, and it makes me jealous every time I see it.
Oh wait, now I have one because I'm gonna buy it off of him.
Well, now.
I'm surprised Ensnaring Bridge. Okay, fine. Well, if you had to pick a top 3 then, so Ensnaring Bridge is number 1.
And then, all right, Chromox. Right?
Okay, yeah, that's a good
Chromox.
one.
And Basilisk Collar.
I like it. I guess for mine, it probably would be Exploration, Sword of
Yeah.
Fire and Ice, and probably Trinisphere.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and like, you know, Sword of Fire and Ice is like, oh yeah, dude, it's great when you can like give like white decks and, you know, decks that have trouble drawing cards to let draw cards, and then Trinisphere is like, y'all going too fast. Please slow down.
Okay, but low key, I'm kind of forced Sword of Fire and Ice, but like,
No, dude, because I was gonna say Sword of Fire and Ice and Trinisphere.
Oh, so, what are your 3? Also Sword of Fire and Ice and Trinisphere, and what else?
Hammer of Nazan.
Hammer Nazan? Oh, see, my man, he knows equipments. Yes.
well now.
Dude, it's so good.
It is.
It is.
It's stupidly good.
But yeah, for those who are viewing, let us know your top 3 favorite picks are, like, you know, that will be reprinted, and if you're actually going to buy the set or not, or you're just going to stick to singles, what you're going to do. Because right now, this is just too much. The magic burnout's so real. Any last words, guys?
No, you can tell from my silence that yeah, I'm burnt out too.
Oh,
Okay. End the
I'm
record.
not-
End the record.
Oh.
We could talk about real
Right.
shit now. We could talk about like non-depressing shit.
Yeah, we can end it.